have the opportunity to talk with key decision makers like you with the responsibility for influencing and maximizing efficiency of company operation, we hear the challenges that you have dealing with equipment and tool rental process. In fact, these three numbers tell a story. 82. According to survey results from the Aberdeen Group, 82% of industrial and commercial clients acknowledge that an increase in utilization would increase the operational ROI. However, in that survey, 46% of the decision makers acknowledge they do not track equipment utilization. Based on data RSC has tracked over the past several years, 24% of rental equipment is estimated past its return date. And the duration of those overdue rentals average 15 days. Leaders like you share with us how equipment rental is affecting short and long-term strategies. Here's another way to look at it. Our customers tell us about many different factors currently that affect their overall equipment scenario. They include decentralization. While a necessary element of many organizations, decentralized processes present challenges for the organization. Varying systems used to manage the process, multiple employees who are involved in every rental or rental of tools, numerous crafts that must be provided the right equipment at the right time. What are the results of these different factors? The equipment rental scenario. First, organizations routinely rent too much equipment. Rental duplication occurs, leading to wasted resources across projects. Too much equipment. Second, rentals are often kept beyond the estimated time frame, resulting in unnecessary past due expenditures. Too long. And finally, there is excessive complexity in rental management. Employees use and develop a variety of different types of systems, from sticky notes to spreadsheets, and attempt to manage all of the rental needs of the organization. Some of our customers tell us about excessive swivel time, in which they describe how they move from their computers back to their manual processes in an attempt to manage the rental process. Too complex. The end result of too much, too long, and too complex are excessive rental costs. The excessive time spent managing the processes. Again, the productivity of our most valuable asset, our people, to manage all of this chaos. This is, at best, a reactive process, and it puts your organization at risk. The greatest risk is not knowing how this approach threatens future goals, effectively getting from today to a desired future. Level of operation excellence is affected by equipment management, failure to move away from the reactive process limits the organization's potential growth trajectory. So how do you choose to address those equipment rental risks? How many do so by choosing to look only at price as the determining factor for decision making? They seek the lowest line pricing and perceive advantageous terms as a way to effectively manage rentals. In fact, price has been shown to have 1/6 the financial impact that of too much, too long, and too complex. Too much, too long, too complex. In other words, choosing to manage equipment rentals by seeking the lowest price sends companies down into an abyss. Companies are choosing to work with RSC because they seek to find a better way to bridge the gap between today and the future, in which to achieve better savings. They recognize that equipment rental and overall equipment management affects employee productivity, employee engagement, and overall project success. Only by working with RSC will they achieve their organizational goals. Let's look at each of these goals and how best-in-class organizations are working to achieve them with RSC. The first goal is that of visibility and accountability. What if your team had true insight into all aspects of the rental process? With the tools such as RSC's Total Control, you can have unparalleled visibility management and the functionality to optimize rental processes, reducing redundancies, late rental returns, and with RSC's management by exception strategy, you can focus on actionable data based on criteria that you define to empower you and your team to make the best strategic equipment decisions. Some firms also leverage embedded GPS technology. The second goal is streamline operations and processes. What if you had a partner in managing equipment effectively? With RSC's managed services strategy, you will have a dedicated advocate, intimately familiar with the organizational and processes, to assist you in making sure that equipment needs are managed most effectively. You will have the equipment and tools necessary to maximize productivity. Most importantly, you will have a partner in maintaining a safe and efficient working environment for everyone on your team. The third goal is that of cost control and cost reduction. What if you had the right tools and the right strategy to make a substantial impact on the organization's overall equipment costs and ROI? With customized scorecards and key performance indicators benchmarked against industry standards, you and your team would be empowered to operate at the highest possible levels of efficiency. You will have customized data to validate and justify rental decisions across the entire operation. And more importantly, actionable information to make future decisions. Companies are choosing to work with RSC Rental to achieve these goals we refer to as overall strategy as RSC, consumption management. While this might be an unfamiliar premise, viewers are successfully leveraging to magnify the savings to a level 6 times that of price. And it can only be accomplished by working with RSC. Having the right equipment available at the right time with streamlined processes that drive cost savings is the heart of consumption management. And it is the bridge that crosses the gap from operating efficiency from today to the future. And it is this bridge that crosses that gap to the future of operating efficiencies that positively impacts the success of your organization. So if you truly want to align all the factors associated with equipment rental, if you want to move from a fragmented, reactive process to a true proactive, repeatable program, then your only choice to move forward is with RSC. This is what best in-class organizations are choosing to do. The combined power of you and RSC will drive your organization into unparalleled future success. A major oil company and gas company made a decision to work with RSC to maximize their equipment rental program. These numbers tell the story of their success. 35. They have experienced a 35% increase in utilization of key rental items. This resulted in a 28% decrease in rental spend. And they accomplished this in 3 months.